I don't know who these words will connect with, but here they are. I am the changing face of head and neck cancer. In April 2017, at the age of 37, I was diagnosed with stage 4 basal tongue cancer. I'd never heard of it before, and it started with an ulcer on my tongue. 2 weeks later, I had a 14-hour operation at Royal Melbourne Hospital to remove 75% of my tongue, my lower right teeth, and 5 millimeters of my jaw. Once I'd recovered from surgery, I was sent to Peter Mac for 30 rounds of radiation therapy over 6 weeks. It's not an exaggeration to say that the amazing healthcare professionals at these 2 hospitals saved my life and gave me precious time back to be with my husband and boys. But it was Head and Neck Cancer Australia, in many ways, actually gave me my life back. It's a funny, indescribable period of time post-treatment. There's an expectation that you're happy because you're cancer-free and that you're alive. But life is not normal. Life is not the same. I was missing a large portion of the inside of my mouth. I had no taste at this stage. I struggled to talk. I could barely eat or swallow. And the most heartbreaking of all was I was unable to kiss my boys, who were 5 and 2 at the time. I felt like I was handed a puzzle of 1,000 pieces from the hospital on discharge, and I had to put it back together on my own. It was my mum and sister who stumbled across Head and Neck Cancer Australia online. For the first time, I felt there was more out there for me. And I guess the biggest thing was there was more people like me. The people behind this amazing charity are beyond words of wonderful. Having a group of people who recognize the challenges that face us post-diagnosis and treatment and want to give us as patients or carers or anyone knowledge to empower us goes beyond words. Since hearing of John Farnham's oral cancer diagnosis, I feel a deep sadness for him because I understand the long battle and recovery road he has, because Australia knows him as a sinner and seems to focus on that and say, we hope to hear him sin again. But the reality is, I hope that he recovers well and can breathe comfortably, eat, speak, swallow, and socialise with loved ones to a degree that he is comfortable and confident with. Head and neck cancer is brutal and life-changing. This cancer can, and often does, rob us of our career choice, but more than that, it can rob us of our confidence, our dignity, self-esteem, and our ability to socialise and be accepted back into our social circle. Some of you out there would hate to attend a function while having a bad hair day. Well, imagine sitting at your partner's Christmas party at a fancy restaurant and being too embarrassed to smile because you have no teeth and feeling judged for that. Or having to sneak away to a restroom to feed yourself via a peg tube because you're too self-conscious to do it in front of strangers. I dream of a day where we are a charity that is out in the public eye, when people in the general public know what head and neck cancer is so it can be prevented or detected early. And for the next wave of patients to have access to the support that they need to help put their own jigsaw puzzle back together after treatment. More than anything, I would love there to be much, much, much more funding to be given to head and neck cancer. This is not to compare who has it worse or to create an us and them situation. all cancer is awful. And it's because all cancer is awful that all cancer survivors deserve support. Head and neck cancer is not sexy. It has nothing to offer in sexiness or grand appeal. But Head and Neck Cancer Australia is an amazing charity, and without a doubt, I would bend over backwards to help them in any way I can. And I really hope you will too.